Hey YouTube, it's Cutt here, and we're bringing you another one. So we have. Let me see if I can turn it on real quick. So we have this drawing that we're going to be talking about today. This is my art breakdown. So I was doing NFTs. I tried to do it. They ain't sell none, and I think it's because I caught it right at the end of it, kind of dying. Because who's doing NFTs right now? No one. So I mean, I'm sure crypto is doing a thing, but the NFTs are basically like dead. But I did like 10 drawings, and I really like them. So I'm like, but I might even do more, but they won't be for NFTs. I'll just draw them. And literally, I had some really cool ones coming out. I got some more speed drawings. I'm gonna put this one out when the Mario movie comes out. But am I muted? Wait a minute. Oh, I don't think I was on. I was muted the whole time. Hey YouTube, it's Cutt here, and we're bringing you another one. I mean, you got to make at least one mistake at least one time when it comes to the audio. Usually I'm doing okay. Okay, well, what I was saying that whole time was I've been doing NFTs. Well, I was doing NFTs, and it was like nobody was really into it. Like, I think I caught, and what I was saying was I caught it at the edge. Like, right at the edge before anybody, like at the edge when it was going out. Because now nobody cares about them. Like, there was a time everybody was all up in there, and now nobody all up in there. So I'm like, I'm not going to let them go to waste because I thought these were pretty good drawings. So I'm going to put the speed drawings out and do the breakdowns and all that. I might even do more, actually. I am going to do more because, so this particular piece right here I was just doing a zombie. But when I added the red shirt, I was like, oh, it's kind of giving me Thriller. So then I did a Thriller piece. I should have put up here. I did a Thriller piece that's just like this. And then I was like, I really want to do the Thriller zombie version of it. So not this. This is not the Thriller zombie, but the Thriller zombie version of it. And then my assistant Sean actually gave me a good idea of doing this cool transition that I'm going to be working on really soon. So stay tuned for that because that's going to be really, really, really dope. Okay. As you guys know, and if you don't know, you're about to know, I have a coloring book for all ages. Okay, the Art of Cutt coloring book is broken down into 3 sections. You can rip out the pages, a little bright, but you can rip out the pages. It's a coloring book for all ages of fan art from different movies, games, TV shows, things like that. If you have not already, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification button because we're going to keep bringing this stuff to you. I can't believe I started and had no audio. I'm glad I'm all set. All right, let's get on over to the main deal. All right, so let's get this thing popping. So this first part, I sped it up really, 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 really quickly, only because it's the same thing over and over again. Because I wanted to have a base drawing first, since I knew these NFTs were going to be the same style and then the same like position and stuff like that. So it was like, all right, just do a base. I was like, all right, do a shirtless so that I can decide how much clothing I'm going to put on him or whatever it's going to be, depending on what the character is. So that's why I kind of just sped that part out really quickly. So you can see now I'm like, all right, now what is the sketch going to be of the zombie? Because I kind of wanted something skeleton direction, but I also wanted something zombie. So I was like, let me do a little bit of a mix where you get that zombie look, but then you also get, that like skeleton revealing through the zombie type of look. So I was like, all right, well, let me get the skeleton base done and then I can play. Now you can see I'm already sketching out the flesh and different things. You see I tried some earrings. I was like, that's not the vibe here. I really love the brains coming out. Like, that's a really nice little touch. That like pink coming out of the green that I'm going to have. I really love that. The cracked skull, like all that stuff is pretty cool. I'm Cutt, so I got to have some cuts going on, stuff like that. Early on I knew the J was going to be there. I just didn't know I was going to make it red. And it just looked really, really good later on. And yeah, just kind of figuring out what worked. Oh, I did have an earring, but I like that one better. It's just the 2 down here was just not doing it. It wasn't doing it. I really like the hanging eyeball, like really, really fun. drawing this way was something that has a pre-made like layout, um, or like, how do I put it? It because it's already like done and I'm just kind of drawing over. There's this, it's pros and cons to it. The pro is that you're kind of like skipping a lot of the steps because everything's kind of like done and you're just kind of tracing over your own design, which I really like. The con is that you have to kind of think differently, and it's not hard. It's just you have to think a little bit more like, all right, what am I keeping? What am I not keeping? Like some stuff I kept from the original, like certain parts of the hair, certain parts of the body, and then some parts was new. So you have to kind of decide, what am I erasing? What am I keeping? So I'm going in, inking all the details. I think it really turned out really good. I don't really do like creepy stuff. You could probably tell because it's really not that scary. I don't really do creepy stuff like that, but this was a really fun piece to do. And I really like when I get a chance to give my deepest shadows black. You know, like that hole is not, the hole of the nose is not like a gray. It's just black. And I really like that. I really like that. Because I don't do that often. Same thing with the eyes. Like, well, you can see I did a little bit of detailing, but deep in, it's completely black. And so just kind of going in, adding a little bit of detail here. And I really love the style of, so this is my Cutt character, and I really love the style of his head, because I don't usually do it that way. For when I do it like my regular way, but this is a really cool graphic look of the Cutt character, and I love that. Love that. So you got the ripped clothing. I have a tutorial prepared for clothing and how to do clothing on characters, and I really need to prepare that and fully complete it and have it ready for you guys. I think you guys would really enjoy that one. So what else? So what are we doing? So yeah, so there's the inking. Oh, I love those little splatter things I did. I just love that look. Anytime you have like that type of detail, I love that. So now after I do all the inking, I'm just kind of, so it's going to look a little weird because I'm kind of using that base that we had color and just adjusting to fit what I added on top, as opposed to starting over and coloring it from scratch in the sense of the base, that gray that I typically do, for those who know. And then now that I had that base cleaned up, then I can go in like I'm doing now and block in the colors that I really wanted. You can see I went with like a muted red for the shirt at first, but I was like, if you're going to do it, just go all the way. And I really like that deep, vibrant red going there. So, and I love the eyeball. That's just so fun. And I love the brains. So all the color is basically done. And now I'm just like, all right, let me go in and add those deep shadows. I don't know if I do a double layer of shadows for these designs. Can't remember. Maybe I do. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going in, adding those shadows. And because this has a, what do you call it? A standard lighting, like all the light is coming from the right and the shadows on the left, then I have to keep that consistent with all the NFTs that I was doing. Like I said, these are no longer going to be NFTs, but I am going to do more of these because I really like the style of this look and I think they're fun. So I'm definitely going to be doing more. And the lighting has a certain aesthetic that I want to keep consistent for all of them. Okay, so I'm just kind of going in. I'm doing, you can see I erased the edge on the left side. So that's like the bounce lighting instead of doing actual color for the bounce lighting. It's just like I feel like it's the room's lighting when I do that. When I just erase an edge, it's subtle, but it really makes it pop. And I really like that look. And yeah, I'm going in doing the shading, and then we're about to head to the highlights. I like that green ooze coming out of his arm. I love that. So, like I said, don't think there's a double layer of shadows at all for this design. Yep. And you can see I pulled the lighting. That's why I was so quick. I pulled the lighting from the other one as my base, and then I'm just adjusting it to fit here. And I really love that green. That's really, really popping on there. Yeah, the head is dope. The head is dope. And I prepared. I'm probably not going to care about it going forward, but before I made it so that the head is separated, so that if these NFTs started doing good, I could do the head by itself. But ain't nobody was feeling it. Ain't nobody feeling it because, like I said, I think I came right at the end of when nobody cared anymore. I should have hopped on it when everybody was caring. And I think that's it. I really love how this turned out. It's not my typical type of thing that I usually draw. But I really like the colors. I love that green. And I'm not even really into green like that, but I love this like grayed out green that's kind of deep. That military green, like I really love that. And the brain is my favorite part. Let's go back to the full cam. So, yeah, this was a really fun piece. Let me turn it on here. So like I said, I'm going to be I did 10 of these. Actually, the Star Wars one is already up. I wish I had the image, but you can click right here when it's not live and check out the Star Wars one. I think I did a Stormtrooper, and I have a Mario one coming out soon, and then another one, and then I'm gonna put the rest out throughout the few months, and I'm gonna be creating some more because I have some really cool ideas I want to use this style for. So stay tuned. Don't forget, I have my Patreon and my Discord down linked below if you want to join me there. Don't forget, I have the coloring book for all ages, Cutt coloring book. Let me take this down. For all ages, go to jcutt.com, or you can go to my Etsy shop. And if you have not already, don't forget to like, don't forget to, I guess they just don't like me no more. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification button, because we're going to keep bringing this stuff to you. That's that. What are you doing? I know you're not about to leave. It's mad buttons down there. You ain't push on one of them. You better subscribe to my channel. See you soon.